Hello everyone. India is at a growth trajectory of innovation and creativity. Atmanirbharata in this regard cannot be achieved without an IP talent pool. Intellectual property talent search examination and IP Olympiad is working relentlessly towards achieving IP manpowers in this field. This is a proctored examination which tests the individuals having knowledge in different IP fields. The tailor-made course content have been developed by IP experts having several years of experience. I am Dr. Asmita Sahu, a faculty at IPTSC. I encourage more and more individuals to register for this examination and get certified. Today I will be sharing a very simple but very important tip that will help you to retain the patentability of your worthy invention before filing a patent for the same. Further, this is more important for the people who are working in academic field because they are going for patent very less due to unawareness of this. Before going into the topic, let me ask you one question. What is an invention? After hearing this word invention, I know many of you must be recalling the proverb, necessity is the mother of invention, which was given by Plato, the Athenian philosopher during the classical period in ancient Greece. This proverb acts 100% that necessity may be personal, social, or the struggle to achieve higher in your career or life. Generally, when there is some necessity, we used to think about the solution, how to get the solution. So during that process of thinking, suddenly some idea comes to our mind and that idea in turn leads to some invention. So what next after invention? Generally, after getting an invention, we are so anxious that we are very much eager to disclose the invention to the public. So what are the general methods you are using to disclose the invention? If I ask this question, certainly I will be getting different answers, but most of the answers will fall in three different broad categories. The first one is written document, and this written document is more towards non-patent literature. The second bunch will come under verbal communication. Third bunch, some other means like public display, networking, these things. But very few will tell that we are disclosing our invention through a patent. Why is it so? Why we are not patenting our inventions? Let me tell you the cause. So these are some of the differences because of which we are preferring non-patent literatures as compared to patents. Patents takes lot of time to be granted, whereas you can get a publication within a few months. The next one is patents are expensive as compared to non-patent publications. The process of getting a patent is very complicated as compared to the process to get a publication. Further, the awareness of patenting our inventions is less compared to the non-patent literature because generally if we are getting some research result, we are going for publications. This is the mostly used method. At this point, I would like to tell you that though the process of obtaining a patent is very difficult, but a patent is having a lot of benefits. But sometimes what happens, due to small mistakes, we lose the patentability or the novelty of our invention. Today I will share you what are the small mistakes and how to overcome them. I will start with the criteria of an invention to be patented. So these are the three basic criteria for an invention to be patented. The first one is that the invention should be new, that is novelty or new invention. Second one is inventive step or non-obviousness. Third one is utility and industrial application. But today we will be focusing more on the first criteria, that is novelty. What is novelty? I will explain this novelty based on the words that is given in the Patent Act. According to section 2L of the Patent Act, what it tells, an invention is considered as new or novel if it has not been anticipated by prior publication in any document or used in the country or elsewhere in the world before the date of filing. Here, this any document covers all the patents and non-patent literatures. Further, in the same section, it tells that the subject matter has not fallen in public domain or it does not form part of the state of the art. State of the art means the current development in the technology. To make it more precise, let me share with you the words in the patent manual. An invention is novel if it has not been disclosed in the prior art, where the prior art means everything that has been published, presented or otherwise disclosed to the public before the date of filing or priority date of complete specification. So here you can see prior art, what it includes, all the published documents, whatever presented or disclosed to the public, and that too we are considering the filing or priority date of the patent application. Now we will see the general methods we are using to disclose our invention, how it can kill the novelty of our invention. So these are the general methods generally we are using, that is in form of written document or some verbal communication or some other means. Let me discuss one by one. Coming to the disclosure through written documents. The written documents includes any journal publication, any conference proceedings or any articles which tells about your invention and you have published those in any magazine or newspaper. So whatever in a written form, if you are disclosing your invention, that will act as a anticipation for your patent application. Now coming to verbal communication. Verbal communication includes, like, if you are so happy that you, after getting the invention, you told your friend or some relative that, do you know I have invented such and such thing. So there you are personally communicating to your peer group. Here you may tell that what is the proof that I have disclosed the thing to my friend or some of my relative or whoever may be. Here what happens, once they hear the thing about the invention from you and they find that that is worth enough to file a patent application, they can go behind you and they can file a patent for that invention. Though you are the inventor, they may take the advantage. So you are losing your patentability. Now coming to the second one, that is public address. If you are addressing some gathering in a conference or some exhibition, something, there again you are verbally communicating the thing. The same thing may happen. Someone may take your invention and they may file a patent application. Through media, that means some TV interview or something, if you are disclosing your invention, that will come under verbal communication. Now coming to the third one, that is disclosure through other means. What are coming under this? Public or visual display. What is public or visual display? I will give you one example. Suppose you invented a machine, mechanical machine. Suppose here I am considering a improved version of a dishwasher. and you made some working model of that, and some exhibition is going on at some place, you displayed the working model of your invention of the washing machine at that place, then that will kill the novelty. Similarly, public working, you have developed some machine and that need to be used in a public place, and for the working, how it is working, you are using that machine outside in a public place before filing the patent application, then that will consider as public working. Mass media, that includes all these things, whatever you are using nowadays, social media, Facebook, Twitter, any internet things, whatever you are using, that will come under mass media. So we have seen that if we are using the general methods to disclose our invention like written document or verbal communication or other means, so these are the things what we have discussed. Through this, there is chance that we may lose the first criteria of patentability of our invention, that is novelty. Because of this small mistake that we have disclosed through some other means apart from filing a patent application, there is chance that we may lose the patentability of our worthy invention. So do file the patent application first, then go for any other means. In that case, the patentability will be retained. Now we'll see during the patent grant process where it comes into picture. Once you file the patent application, you need to file the request for the examination. Once the request for examination is given, then that patent application will be examined by some assigned examiner, and as mentioned in section 13(2) of the Patent Act, the examiner makes an investigation for ascertaining whether the invention has been anticipated by publication in India or elsewhere in any document. So the examiner will search for the document where the invention is disclosed before the filing or priority date of the patent application. So at that point, if he gets some publications or some other disclosures, that will considered as an anticipation. Suppose you have already published your result, still there is some time window through which that can be considered as an exception to the anticipation, and those exceptions are described in section 29 to 34 of Patent Act. If you want to have an idea on this, you can request the willingness in the chat box so that we can come up with such type of videos which will help you to understand this. Anyway, it is always advisable that prevention is better than cure, so better to file the patent application first and then go for publication. Let us now conclude with a 30-second video on Intellectual Property Talent Search Examination, IPTSE and IP Olympiad.